this time we're going to take my linear equation and I'm going to look at two ordered pairs. So can I take two ordered pairs and figure out what line it is? I want to remind you, all of this I could graph. That would be the basics of how we learned how to do things. I could graph the point 7, 4. Remember, 7 is my x direction, 4 is my y direction. I could go over 7, I could go up 4, I could put a point. I could graph my second ordered pair. Remember, the first is my x, second is my y. I could go -3, -1. I could draw the line. I could figure out what my slope is, how many up, how many over. So I could figure out my slope. I could figure out where does it cross the y-axis. Probably in here somewhere in the middle. So I can do this with graphing, but can we do it with algebra? So I'm going to take what I know how to do so far. I have two ordered pairs and somehow I have to get here. Let's start with slope. Luckily we know how to find slope with two ordered pairs. My formula is y2 minus y1 all over top of x2 minus x1. If I look at my ordered pairs, here's an x, there's an x, everywhere an xx. But which is which? This is my first ordered pair, so I'm going to call that x1. This is y1. This is my second ordered pair, so I'm going to call it x2, y2. If I had a third ordered pair, what would I call those? x3 and y3. So I'm going to take my formula, y2 minus y1. Order matters. y2 is -1. -1 goes first. Minus y1. y1 is 4. -1 minus 4, or plus negative, is -5. On the bottom, x2 minus x1. x2 is -3. Minus x1 is 7. -3 minus 7, or turn to addition, plus -7. -3 plus -7 is -10. My slope is -5, -10. 5 down, 10 left. 5 down, 10 left. But I can reduce. What's a negative divided by a negative? Hopefully you say positive. 5 divided by 5 is 1, 10 divided by 5 is 2. So my slope is 1/2. So I can fill this in. So that means up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2. So that's my slope. That's half of my work. The second piece is to figure out what my y-intercept is. As you remember from before, I'm going to take my equation, bring it down, and substitute things in. I did have y equals 1/2 x plus. I don't know what the y-intercept is, so I'm going to use the traditional variable b. Let's substitute in things we know. I need something that y is equal to. And it doesn't say which y, I just need one of them. I don't care which one you pick. Pick one. What seems easier? Probably this one because it's positive. So y is 4 equals 1/2 times, what is the x number that went with that y? 7 plus b. Once I substituted things in, I'm ready to solve. Order of operations. 1/2 times 7 is 3.5 plus b. I need b all by itself. How do I get rid of an added 3.5? I'm going to add the opposite. Plus -3.5 to this side, plus -3.5 to this side. 3.5 plus -3.5 is 0. I'm left with b, which is what I want. -3.5 plus 4 is 1/2. So my y-intercept is 1/2. Now it's coincidence that this is the same, but I did what I needed to do. What is the equation that has this dot on it and this dot on it? The equation that has those two dots is y equals slope of 1/2 times x plus y-intercept of 1/2. So that means my graph crosses 1/2 up, 1 up, 2 right, 1 up, 2 right, 1 up, 2 right, and I should get the same line. This is writing this is writing a linear equation if you are given 2 points or 2 ordered pairs.